Can AI prove that Bigfoot exists? With systems like ChatGPT and Claude getting smarter every day, this might seem like the perfect application for artificial intelligence. But the answer to this question actually requires us to take a little bit of a journey into what AI even is and how it can be applied to research. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Terrestrial. I'm a naturalist, ex-NASA researcher, and the creator of the Sasquatch Data Project. I absolutely love combining science, math, data analysis, and Bigfoot. So if that's stuff that you enjoy too, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I would love to see you back at another video. Anyway, you've probably used ChatGPT or another AI chatbot and been impressed by the outputs they produce and by how smart they may seem. They can write essays, solve complex coding problems, and even hold conversations that sound eerily human. So let's approach this question like any good investigation. If we want to know whether AI can prove Bigfoot exists or not, we need to actually understand what AI is and what it's capable of. When you ask AI about Bigfoot evidence, it'll give you very detailed, comprehensive responses around things like footprint casts, eyewitness accounts, and also audio and video. The responses it gives does sound very scientific and is probably the reason why people are thinking that you can use AI in this way. So first things first, AI probably isn't what you think it is. When you're chatting with ChatGPT or Claude, you're not actually talking to an intelligent machine. You're actually talking to a large language model or an LLM. And if you want to dive really deep into what this is, what this means for us as Bigfoot researchers, go watch this video, but I'll give you the TLDR version of it right now. They're essentially statistical prediction engines that have learned patterns from text. So if you ask it a question about Bigfoot, it's not actually thinking, it's just giving you the answer that it thinks you want based on the conversations that it's been trained on. It's essentially modeling patterns in human language, not reality itself. Also, AI doesn't actually know things. When it says bipedal creature, it doesn't actually know what bipedal or creature mean. It's literally just predicting text. Okay, so now that that's established, let's move on to the next thing. LLMs actually cannot distinguish between verified facts and fiction. For example, if 1,000 websites claim that Sasquatches are more likely to be brown than gray, the LLM is going to give you that as an answer and not actually know if that's true or not. It can't verify sightings. It can't verify the hair colors that are claimed to be in sightings. It's purely going off the number of times that was claimed in witness reports. Also, the tone of the AI's response is largely influenced by how you ask the question. So if you ask it a question in a skeptical way, it's going to give you a skeptical response. And on the flip side, if you sound like an enthusiast in your question, it's going to give you an enthusiastic response. And this is crucial to understand. AI is not evaluating evidence independently. It's responding based on the patterns that it's seen by human conversations on the internet. And this limitation affects many fields beyond Sasquatch. If you ask AI for medical advice, which I highly suggest that you do not do, it might start to confidently describe treatment plans that sound plausible, but it actually has no idea if it's going to work or if it's even safe. And these are just fundamental flaws with LLMs in their current state. The last thing we have to consider when we're asking this question of, can AI actually prove that Bigfoot exists? Every single LLM is trained exclusively on text that humans have written that don't definitively know if Sasquatches exist or not. In this case, AI is learning from human speculation and interpretation around the Bigfoot subject. So let's put this into perspective. Let's say there's a Sasquatch walking around the wilds of Northeast Georgia. This creature leaves things like footprints and hair and occasionally will be seen by some hikers. But unless humans study it, collect their evidence, and then document this online, the LLM is never going to know that this creature exists. LLMs are completely trapped within this world of human text. They do not have access to the outside world. And this reveals a fundamental limitation. AI systems create what computer scientists call a closed loop. They can only recombine information that humans have already generated. They can't break out of this loop to discover genuinely new facts about reality. Okay, so this brings us back to our question. Can AI prove Bigfoots exist? The answer is no. But fear not, that doesn't mean it can't help us with our research. Us Bigfoot researchers can use AI to help excel the topic forward, but only if we understand what we can and cannot use it for. You can use it for video analysis, audio analysis, witness reports, locational data, anything like that. Just the important thing is to know, don't use AI to do your research for you. Use it as an assistant. And to me, that's the key to using AI in Bigfoot research. Lean on it, use it to support your research, but don't expect it to do your research for you. So there you go, folks. AI cannot prove that Bigfoot exists, but it can absolutely help propel the topic forward if we use it properly. If you're using AI and LLMs in your Bigfoot research, let me know in the comments what you're doing. I would love to know. Also, if you're a big data nerd like me and want to follow along with the Sasquatch Data Project and my investigations, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. That's where I post the most. And again, if you like this video and found it useful, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Thanks again for watching, and stay rad.